Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be carrying on with our Love from Lizi Vintage Escapes kit, and today this wonderful embossing folder is going to be the star of our show. Now, when I first looked at this, when I was looking at the unboxing, I saw two unboxings and I came to the same conclusion on both of them, both by different people. And when I was looking at these patterns within this embossing folder, I was thinking that to me looks like a stained glass window. Some people seem to be quite surprised that I thought that, but that's fine. Everybody sees something different even in the same product, and that's what crafting is all about. Finding your own thing, finding your own way, and that's fantastic. So someone else might see that and think something totally different, and again, that's absolutely fine. But I saw that and thought stained glass window. So what I've done, I'll show you what I've done. I'll just pop the embossing folder to one side. What I've done is I've embossed this onto some acetate, some quite thick acetate. It's not quite industrial strength, but it is quite thick. I think I got it, well actually it might be industrial strength. I think I got it from some packaging. And what I did is I picked out, if I bring this back just for a second, I picked out some of these patterns, these individual patterns, especially the ones that repeat. And I coloured them in the same colour for each pattern, if that makes any sense. So if I put that there, hopefully that will explain. And apart from a couple here that I seem to have forgotten, but that doesn't really matter much. So what I did the main patterns and picked out the colours, and the fillers, as I would call them, I just did them in yellow, or I did them in yellow. Now, I've done the colours, the different colours, on the deboss side, the bits that dipped. Now, when I did the black for the leading, which I did with a Sharpie, a black Sharpie, I didn't want them to interfere with the colours. So what I've done is I've actually done the black on the embossed side so that it goes through there. So when you turn it over, you get a clean image all the way through. So that's what we've done. And we're going to make this, as I say, into a card. And we are going to make it into, because it's a window card, a stained glass window card, it'll be sort of see-through. So what I did, this is a 6x6 card to go with the size of the embossing folder, and I put this flat. I used some of the rose gold. I made a white card, a white 6x6 card base, and I used some of the lovely rose gold mirror card in the kit, laid it flat on my embossing folder or my die cutting machine like that, and I cut out a square which measures 5.5 by 5.5, and then I just cut it out or pulled it out like that. But I already, do yourself a favour guys, put the card on first. It will go through your machine, but put the card on first, it's a lot easier. And I'm going to save that bit because I'll probably use it again, not on this project, but perhaps on another one. And then you're left with this beautiful 1/2 inch border. So I'm just going to turn this over. This won't take long. So I'm going to turn that over, and I'm just going to find my red runner tape. I thought for a horrible minute I hadn't got it out, but it's only in the drawer next to me, so it's not a problem. And I'm just going to run this round the inner edge. We don't want it going right to the edge because there will be a border, and all we'll end up doing is gluing the thing shut, and we don't want to do that. So I'm just going to run some tape around there like that. And then make sure that the debossed side is facing the front. Doesn't really matter. It's not directional particularly, so it doesn't really matter which way it goes. Just make sure when you pop it on, there are two things you need to make sure of. One, that you've covered the aperture, and the other one is that the acetate sticks to your adhesive, whether you use it. You could use glue if you want to, but I'm not sure how successful glue is, to be honest, on sticking acetate. So that's why I've used red runner tape. So we'll just stick that down like that, pull it nice and tight. And so when you fold your card, you can even see the stained glass window effect if I open it like that. And if you wanted to, you could put a tea light candle behind it if you wanted to, but I probably won't. Now, I wanted a very simple sentiment. I didn't want this to be obscured. In fact, I won't put anything on there, but I did want a sentiment. But in my own sentiment, in my own stash, I just found a sentiment that says "with love," and that covers just about anything. So it covers just about any occasion. And I've got a couple of foam pads on the back, and I'm going to take off the backing tape, and I don't want it on here. I was toying with the idea of putting it across there like that, but I don't want that bit disturbed. I don't want it obscured. So I'm going to put it, bit of something or other there. I'm going to put it down here. So I'm going to put it on the frame, and by sheer coincidence, it's the same width as the frame, so it looks like it fits. It looks like it's supposed to go together. So there we go, with love, and we have made a stained glass window card. And it stands, if I hold it like that, it stands really nicely. And if you put it on a windowsill, the sun will shine through it, or the light will shine through it, and it will look fantastic. So there you go, guys. There is our stained glass window card made from our embossing folder. Now, thank you for those of you who said you'd like to see a demonstration of the painting that I did for the previous project, where we had a painted sunset. Now, several of you said that you'd like to see a demonstration as to how I created that. It's very, very easy. I'm going to be using watercolour pencils because that's how I did it for my card. But it'll be the same process, or similar process anyway, if you want to use traditional watercolours. So that will be my next project. When I come back, it'll probably be tomorrow now, because I went to see Graham yesterday, and he might be home by the end of next week. We've got a target date for his new bed, which is next Monday. So he could be home by the end of next week, which will be fantastic. And so I'm trying to get all my videos done this week, just in case they do actually make it. So I'm trying to squeeze all my videos in this week. And I will do the sunset painting for you tomorrow. So please do pop back and see that if that's something you're interested in. And I hope you've enjoyed this one. And so until tomorrow, take care everybody, have fun, and as always, you've guessed it, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.